The following podcast is a deep, shallow dive production.
And you're going to love it.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so you're definitely my youngest podcast guest so far. You're definitely my most athletic. Like, that's not even a question.
Yeah.
And damn, man, you're probably my best looking too. So if this football thing doesn't work out, we got a career modeling with Abercrombie and Fitch and other places.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, everybody, we got a good one today, and this is totally outside of the box of the deep, shallow dive, but that's what's going to make it so awesome. So let me give you a quick little backstory. First of all, you're looking at Mack Sutter, number 7. He is the number 1 ranked high school football player in Illinois. Am I correct?
Yep.
And then the number 6 ranked tight end nationally in America.
Mm-hmm.
I have known Mack's mom, Tracy, since we were in the 6th grade, who, by the way, your mom was a good athlete. And I know your dad was a good athlete. So we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. But long story short, I've been following Mack and his mom, Tracy, who's a good friend of mine, and their college recruitment process. And so today I reached out to them and I said, hey, I'd love to have Mack on to basically talk to us about what it's like being a high school athlete and, quite frankly, being recruited at the highest level. Like, I genuinely don't think any professional NFL player has gotten recruited. I mean, you're on the same level as all those guys in terms of the level of recruitment. So first of all, man, welcome to the Deep Shallow Dive. It's good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so give us your baseline stats. You're going to be a junior this year.
Yeah, I'll be a junior this year, so tight end, and I'm 6'6", 225.
It's 225.
Yep.
All right, the 6'6". How tall is Travis Kelce or like Gronk?
They're all around. Travis Kelce, I think, is around 6'5", but all tight ends in the NFL are like 6'3" to 6'7".
What about weight? Are you there in the weight, or you got to bulk up a little bit?
Weight, actually, for a high schooler, like many high schoolers going into college, I'm like right around what they all are right now. They're all 220 to 240, so I'll probably have to bump it up a little bit before I go to college. But when I get to college, they're all 260, 250, so we put on some good weight there.
Like, I wonder, you have any idea what Travis Kelce weighs?
He probably's in 250s, 260s.
Okay. All right. So man, 6'6", 225, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right, man, you're right in the mix. Actually, since we've brought up a couple names, are there any guys right now that, you really try to role model your game after?
Yeah, I think Travis Kelce. I mean, I know he's a big celebrity. Everyone knows him now, but just the way he gets in space and gets open. I mean, he's not like the most shiftiest route runner, but he just gets open in space, and that's kind of what I like to do in my game as well.
All right, I like it. All right, so let's start off with a little bit of last season. So last season you were playing quarterback, because I remember watching your highlight clips and being like, man, he's got a nice zip on the ball. Then what happened going, I guess, really at the end of last season, and quite frankly now, how did all of a sudden tight end become kind of the thing?
Yeah, well, actually, in college, many of the tight end rooms, like at all these places I went to, we talked to coaches, and in high school, their tight ends are always the athletes on the team, like the ones that played quarterback, wide receiver, kind of all over, because when you go to college, tight end is a position where you have to do everything. You're involved in the run game and pass games. Because being able to do all that in high school shows that you'll be able to do a lot in college at the tight end position.
Got it. So tight end is probably one of the most athletic positions on the field, requiring that athleticism. But you played defense last year too, right?
Yeah, I play outside linebacker and defense end, and a little bit of safety.
Yeah, nice. So you don't mind laying a hit on somebody, huh?
Yeah.
Man, all right. So talk us through. I really want to get into this Division I process. So right now, going into your junior year in high school, and correct me if I'm wrong, but your mom told me you have 31 Division I scholarship offers already, or is that number even more?
Yeah, actually, a few days ago, I received 2 or 3 more offers, so I'm at like 34 offers right now.
That's amazing. Give us a quick I mean, I don't even know if you have the list of schools memorized,
Yeah.
but give us some of the big ones.
The big ones are probably Alabama, Tennessee, Auburn, Michigan, Penn State, Ohio State, Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, kind of most of the Big Ten and SEC, and a little ACC in there as well. So,
I mean, these are like the powerhouse college
hmm
football programs. So have you guys visited? You've been visiting all these guys?
yeah, we've gone to most of them. Kind of ones I had my eyes on, or the bigger programs that I see myself at, is where we try to get to a little bit.
Okay, very cool. So tell us that process. Like what happens when you show up to campus? Is there somebody there to meet you? Run us through kind of that process.
Yeah, so kind of on the unofficial visits, they can't pay for anything, but as for the official visits, that's when they pay for everything. So on my unofficial visits, when I show up, there's normally like we'll show up to the athletic facility, and then there'll be someone out there, like either the assistant tight end coach or the tight end coach, or just one of the assistant coaches, and they'll be there to kind of introduce themselves and bring us into the facilities. You know, but once we get into the facility, say it's a spring practice, then we'll
Hmm.
go to the position meeting before the practice, and like I'll go sit in with the players and watch the meeting and see what the coaches have to say about what they're going to do in practice. And then after that, we'll head out to practice and then watch the whole practice. Kind of, I can go wherever I want on the field and kind of watch my position. And then after that is really where we make it more about me, and I go on like my own visit and visit the campus and everywhere else, and also focus on academics and see how they do things there with that. And then we also talk about how they're going to use me like in football terms on the field. And then
Yeah.
really at the end, meet with the head coach, and then yeah, it kind of goes on from there.
So you are actually meeting with all the head coaches as well of all these programs?
Yeah, yeah. Most of the places I have met with them, but like Auburn, I went right when they were on a break, so the coaches made a little
Mm,
time for me, but the head coach was already on break, so I didn't get to see him. But yeah,
okay.
most people when I visit them in that period where we're like where all the coaches are in, we meet the head coach.
That's cool, man. I mean,
Yeah.
in and of itself, how great is that that during this process, you're getting a chance to talk to the head football coach of the,
hmm
35 of the top programs in
Yeah.
the country. That's really cool. What
Yeah,
about the
sweet.
players? Like, do the players come up to you and like introduce themselves? Like, did you get to meet Arch Manning? I mean, a big recruit last year.
Oh yeah, some of these places you get to meet the players, or like at the practices you can go up and say what's up to them, or they'll come up to you. But actually at Iowa they had a thing where the players actually sat down with all the recruits, and there was no coaches in there, and the players just got to but the recruits got to ask the players questions about the whole process and everything, and how like Iowa football does it, and the pros and cons about going there. So that was pretty.
That's really cool
Yeah.
from a player perspective. No coaches in the room.
Yeah.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah. So it
I
gives you
like
a
the
good view on kind of everything
yeah.
there.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen some of the stuff I've seen that your mom's posted. Like you're in the uniform. They
Yeah.
dress you up in their you get to keep that stuff, or do they take it back from you?
I mean, sometimes the coach will sneak a pair of gloves in my bag or something, but really they're not really supposed to. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
actually, I've only been able to try on a uniform at one school, and that was right before the rule changed. They changed the rule, so you actually can't do any photo shoots anymore because players will kind of just go on visits for the photo shoot. So only in
How
school
funny.
with that. So
Got it, got it, got it,
yeah,
got it. Okay. I was like, man, I wonder if he's gonna have like a collection of
yeah,
helmets and
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. But
That's
no, you
funny.
can't keep anything.
So, are you on these trips with other athletes, or is it always like a few of you guys, or sometimes
Oh
yes?
yeah, there's normally probably like maybe 10 of us, or like sometimes if like when I went to Auburn, I was the only guy there. So it
Mm,
happens where it could be you're the only guy or there's 20 guys. So it's really just depends on the
got it.
school and who they have coming that day.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Are there a lot of like have you been going to what are you doing this summer? Are you going to camps and stuff, or is it
Yeah,
in
actually
specific
I
camp?
went to a few camps, like college camps, and I was normally like I already had offers from these schools, so I went to these camps to really like work with the coaches and see which coaches I fit best with and like to get coached from, and just how they do things and their techniques and all that.
Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. So you're going into your junior year. no specifics, but like, when are you supposed to make a decision, or when do you think you'll make a decision? Do you make it now, or do you wait until senior year? How does that work?
Yeah, well, I think quite like the ideal, like where kind of everyone does it is after your junior year, like right before your senior year. Well, you have all the way up till your senior year. It's like there's a signing day at the like winter or something, so you can wait all the way until then. But it's not really the best idea because you have other recruits come in, so you gotta kind of
Yeah.
before. So I could be interested in like Illinois, for example, and then a kid could come in, and my spot could potentially be gone because he's
That's
40.
interesting.
So
That's interesting. Okay. Have you met the other, like right now, you're the number 6 ranked tight end nationally, which is amazing. Have you met the other like 5 guys ahead of you? Are they seniors? Are they juniors? You have any idea?
actually, I'm the number 6 in the 2026 class. So in my class,
2020. Got it. Got it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Well, yeah, I met a few of the guys and went to some camps with them and kind of built some good relationships with them. And also, he's right around with me. We're always ranked. He's either above me or I'm above him, but we're always neck and neck. And he's actually a good buddy of mine from Mount Zion, Illinois. He's a tight end as well in my class. We've kind of
Oh,
been
that's
friends.
cool.
Yeah, so we've been friends growing up, and our sisters played college soccer together. It's been kind of cool competing together and going to camps and just sharing our experiences as well.
Absolutely. That's really cool. That's really cool. What's your high school? Is it Dunlop?
Yeah, Dunlap High School.
Okay. Okay. A pretty good high school program.
Yeah, we kind of traditionally had some good football here. My 4 cousins actually, back in like 2017 to 2012, they all played Big Ten football. One actually played baseball at Bradley, but yeah, they kind of set the tone for Dunlap football and full going on to the next level. So
Oh, that's amazing. Those are your
yeah,
cousins on your dad's side?
yeah, on my dad's side. Yep.
Okay, okay. So your dad, Eddie, he played in the NFL, right?
Yeah, he played at Northwestern and then he played 6 seasons in the NFL.
Man, that's amazing. That's
Yeah,
amazing. What position did he play?
he was a middle linebacker and then in college
Oh,
he actually punted a little bit. So
wow. Wow.
yeah,
Okay. Let's talk other sports. You play hoops. I think I've seen some hoops highlights. What else do you
yeah.
play?
I did basketball. So I play basketball and football. That's kind of all I really focus
Okay.
on right now.
Okay. But basketball is not something you like. Would you try to play that in college as well, or is it football?
I mean, I probably wouldn't play basketball in college because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of cons to it. I mean, I rolled my ankle a few times this year basketball and pretty invested in football, so I wouldn't really want to ruin it
Okay.
for
Yeah, yeah,
basketball.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
yes.
Let's keep you healthy. Let's keep you
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah.
All right. So again, with these D1 recruitments, do they work through like you or your parents, or do they work through your high school athletic director or coach? Who does like the scheduling of this stuff, like the logistics?
Yeah, well, scheduling is actually all through me, so I choose when and where I want to go somewhere. But when I first get contacted, it's normally through my head coach. But that was before June 15th when they couldn't contact me. Now after that date, they can finally contact me. So I have coaches text me day in and day out all the time. But before, they'd really just send me like a graphic or something, and
Hmm.
that would mean to call them. So I give them a call and talk to them, and that's kind of when most of them offered me. Then so
That's amazing. And then
yeah.
are they like offering you actual paperwork? Like, are they sending you a PDF with what the offer is, or what does that even look like?
Yeah, so they can offer basically offer me a full scholarship to play on the team. And then kind of like when it comes close to the signing day or when I commit, that's when I really get the paper to sign.
Got it. Got it. That's going to be
Hmm.
cool, man. That's going to
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
All right. So college visits, we talked about, man, you know what else is, I think, incredibly cool for this process for you? God, you're getting a chance to see all these amazing universities. I
Yeah.
mean, again, at the end of the day, you're going to pick one, but that's really cool that like through this process, you're seeing a good chunk of, major Division 1 universities. You see the campuses, you get to know them. And then again, I think it's amazing that you're getting to meet all these coaches, even the tight end coach, but definitely the head coach. I think that's such a
Yeah.
positive. All right, let's get into this. Is going to be interesting. because obviously you're in great shape. Diet and fitness. How old are you now, by the way? Are you
Right now I'm
7?
16.
You're 16.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So for a 16-year-old, 6'6", 225 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, do you even have to worry about your diet or anything? Like, do you watch it?
I mean, honestly, I don't really watch it. I just
Okay.
kind of eat. But my mom feeds me well. She makes good dinners and meals, and she's
Okay.
normally staying on top of it. But I mean,
All right.
I'll sneak some junk food in a little bit, but I try to stay on top of it. But
Totally fair.
yeah, but my main goal really is to kind of, I work with a trainer and he said just kind of get like your body weight in grams of protein. So like I weigh 220, so 220 grams of protein a day. It's kind of what he thinks so I can keep good muscle and not bad muscle and bad weight.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Cool. And then are you lifting a lot? Like, are hitting the gym quite a bit this summer?
Yeah, so actually we lift before school, like we lift in condition, so maybe hit like one or two lifts and then go out and run, and then we practice, but then later on in the day, like at night, I belong to like this weightlifting gym, it's open 24/7, so I'll go in late at night or really whenever I want that day and kind of focus more on like upper body, like, more specific stuff instead of just full body training like we do at football every morning. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Got it. Got it. What about like, is your high school, like your athletic director or your head coach, are they actively involved in your fitness training or is it more you as the individual? And again, I say that because you're such a highly ranked recruit. I
Mhm.
didn't know if maybe with that comes, a little bit extra care from the program, or is this kind of on you to do all that?
Yeah, it's not really on me. We have a strength coach who's also a football coach as well, and he gives us the workouts in the morning, but really it's kind of on me. So my mom helps me out with that and my family and all that. Then I also have like a trainer at the place I worked out at. He kind of treats me the nutrients stuff and all that. So
Okay, okay, that's cool. Like, does
mhm.
he talk to you about like recovery and are you doing any of these like cold baths after the working out and
Yeah,
all that?
I cold bath after every football practice, so something I
Do
kind of
you
look forward.
really?
Yeah, so I kind of look forward to it now because it feels pretty good once you're done. But
Yeah.
yeah, actually, for more of the recovery side, I go to this. She used to be our trainer at our school. Her name's Caitlin Ann. She owns a place called Elite Sports Recovery, and you go and there's like cold tub, hot tub, the Normatec boots, massage guns, and all that stuff she can do there. So I normally go there once or twice a week and sit in the cold tub or hot tub or sauna and just use the Normatec beats as well as a nice. So
Yeah, those boots are nice. I've tried those. Those
yeah,
are
yeah,
fantastic,
it's a
man.
sweet.
The cold tub, is that literally like the ice tub I see? Like I know LeBron uses
Yeah.
that thing quite a bit. Like you're doing that every day?
Yeah, so I just hop in after every practice, and it's not too bad. I mean, we're kind
Really?
of
Okay. Okay. I
mhm.
love it. I love it. All right. All right. So diet and fitness we talked about. Let's talk a little like what about outside football, outside basketball? What else are you doing these days, or is this taking up just all your time?
I mean, yeah, I've done that thing up all my life. I'm kind of always gone and always working out and all that, but I hang out
Yeah,
with my friends a ton, and we have fun and stuff. So it's
that's
always good to hang out
fantastic.
with them outside of football and all that. But I mean,
Uh,
they're also with me every day at practice, so
yeah.
always getting working with them. So it's like we're together every day. So it's almost like it's not like a hard sport or anything. It's more just like fun with your friends or something like that.
I love it, dude. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. So going into this season, you gonna play tight end the whole time, or will you get some reps at quarterback again?
But yeah, I'll get a little few reps at quarterback when they really when they need me and stuff or really whatever different situations. But yeah, I'll be playing tight end slot and then wide out as well. And then on
Okay.
defense, kind of same thing I did last year with outside linebacker and D end and all that.
Outside linebacker. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, dude, I'll tell you what, honestly, it is incredibly cool to watch all this from afar. And I
hmm
told your mom, I gotta bring Mac on and
Yeah.
collectively now I've got about an audience of like maybe 250,000 people.
Yeah.
And
Wow. That's awesome.
I will tell you this, you're gonna have 250,000 more fans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, I
we are all
appreciate that.
absolutely, dude. We're all rooting for you. It's been incredibly cool seeing this process, and I appreciate you coming on and just talking to us about just the whole thing. And man, it really, this is like a full-time job for you right now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
especially the fact that you're managing your own schedule. You know, you're interacting with coaches, ADs, all these people. That's great. That's great experience for you in terms of managing your schedule. And again, you're doing it with high level people. So I applaud you for staying organized. I will say to everybody, you've been incredibly organized with me. Every time I hit you, you hit me right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to share this with some of these older people. I'm like, dude, what's up? Like,
Yeah.
get back to me on a timely basis. Be Mack Sutter.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, I'm going to let you get back to training, get back to that cold tub. But I will tell you, man, I will personally be following everything, cheering you on. Looking forward to seeing what's next, your senior year, and then college, and then the NFL, because I know that's where you're going to end up.
Yeah.
I'll be watching on TV. I'll be like, I had that guy on my podcast.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Listen, really appreciate you making the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate
We'll
it.
stay in touch.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
see ya.
This episode was brought to you by the new book, Deep Shallow Dive Into You, available now on Amazon and Barnes & Noble in hardcover and paperback. Don't forget to sign up for our new mailing list on our website at deepshallowdive.com.